we're not doing the full show. We're just
Yeah,
making
yeah.
sure that we're good.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the lab. I'm your host, Eric Minton. I'm joined here by Liam and Aiden.
Apprehensive there.
Hello.
Hello.
Are we good? I don't
Yeah,
know.
we're going.
Oh, okay.
But we're going.
We're live.
Well, I
through
was
technical
asking.
difficulties.
I was asking if.
Yes, there are technical difficulties again,
I was
similar
asking
to last year.
I'm not looking at it. Can they hear us or?
I think they're
don't know.
checking.
Okay.
We're good?
They're good. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, we're good.
I wonder what fixed it.
Nice.
Maybe Luke's presence.
All right.
Luke's presence fixed it. All right. So before the mics weren't on, we were talking about the Super Bowl.
Bad.
Boring, bad. First play. I wanted to watch the three-peat.
Super Bowl halftime was good.
This is
Mid.
gonna have to be like a next week on
Abridged.
the lab thing.
Yeah, this is an abridged. Next week we'll go full in depth when the mics are working. Hopefully, there's no snow because last week was also canceled due to snow. We've had a mess. We've been in a mess. The lab.
Aaron Rodgers is gone.
Aaron Rodgers is gone,
But that's to be discussed later.
All right.
but yeah, I thought the halftime show was mid.
You don't
You're wrong.
listen to Kendrick Lamar.
But you know who people do listen to Kendrick Lamar, and they also said it was mid. I'm not the
No.
only person saying it was mid.
People on your timeline said it was mid because they all.
I've seen a lot of people.
a lot of people because the algorithm feeds it to you because you only follow like-minded individuals.
Wrong.
Not
I saw-
Right.
I saw Drake said it was mid.
Wow.
Of course, he would say it's mid because he's the one fighting with Kendrick.
I can't believe
No.
Christian Kirk would say it was mid. So crazy.
Oh my god.
That's not nice.
Not nice.
It's not nice.
It was
Implying
I was there for entertainment, not to see beef. No one cares about beef.
There was one song.
It was one
Yeah,
song.
but still, no one cares
No,
because he built up the whole show for that song.
No, we didn't.
no, we didn't. Did you?
The whole show, the last like 10 minutes, it was him. Should I play it? Should I not play it? Should I play it? Should I not play it?
Because the whole point was that was his whole shtick. That
He
was
was
like
teasing. It was everyone knew. He was gonna
Nobody
play, he was
knows.
teasing it.
Everyone at the
Nobody knows.
stadium. Everyone at the stadium. You think 80-year-old men care about that or know
What-
about
No,
that?
they
No.
don't.
What,
That's
is he
why they-
performing for the 75,000 people in the stadium or the 100 million people watching on TV?
I guarantee you, not 99 million people did not know that.
You're crazy. It was the number one song of the year easily. It blew everything else out by a mile.
Not everyone knows it.
he won 5 Grammys for that song.
Shouldn't deserve it. No, I'm kidding.
What?
No, I'm kidding. Look,
You-
I
you-
like the song.
you
I
just-
like the song.
This is what I'm saying. You just feed
And I'm not
yourself
hating it.
like-minded individuals.
I'm not hating on the show either.
Nobody knows it.
Look,
Like, everybody knows. What are you talking about?
not everyone knows it. That's crazy.
A vast majority of people
Oh.
know it.
What?
Eric.
No, you're wrong. Like
It was the most streamed song of the year. It was the biggest song.
I'm
of the
not
year.
saying the song's bad.
a billion.
I'm not saying it's bad either. You're
streams.
saying nobody knows it. Are you? You're
I'm saying not
ridiculous.
everyone knows it.
Okay, not everyone knows anything.
Also,
Did
what was
you-
his big surprise?
I don't know.
Was it the song?
There's a couple
No.
guests. There was Mustard. There was
Don't know
SZA.
him.
Serena Williams.
I also didn't know that was Serena Williams until after
There was Samuel
when I saw it on
Jackson.
Twitter.
Lot of
Samuel
big
Jackson,
names.
obviously, I knew.
SZA.
I mean, but she was.
Says
I didn't
surprised. She was
know.
already teased before.
You didn't know SZA was
I didn't
performing?
know.
He doesn't know anybody. That's why he says nobody knows. He doesn't know anything.
Yeah, if he doesn't know, no one knows.
Yeah.
That's his motto. Is if I don't know what this is, no one knows.
Says
What
if
this is.
she like a.
It's not my
She like
opinion
one
at
of the
all.
Beatles' daughters. She's like John's daughter
She was John's daughter.
from an illegitimate marriage.
Yeah, she was John's daughter, guys. That's just my opinion, and I get roasted for it, but it's all right.
Your opinion's trash.
All right,
It's uninformed.
that's fair. You're off the show.
It's poorly thought out.
Hey, good.
You're off the show. You're banned.
Banned.
Banned. Look,
Well,
I'm not saying it was the worst show. I've heard people say it was the worst show, like WFAN. They said it was the worst show. That's not geared towards me either. Okay, that's WFAN.
they're wrong. 'cause
You
they don't
base your career
understand.
path off of WFAN.
Here we
How's
go.
that not geared towards you? That's your gear.
Exactly.
It's not my timeline.
People. They're just complaining to complain. They're gonna say it's the worst halftime show ever because they don't know this
I'm not
music.
saying it was the worst. I'm not saying it was the worst either.
Oh, please. But everyone else online is there videos of
Yeah.
people online where they're like, oh my god.
And I
this is
don't
the
agree
worst
with them
halftime-"
necessarily, but calling it the best is ridiculous
I
too.
didn't say it was the best.
It's
I
not
said
the
it was
best.
good.
It was
I'm
a-
not saying
it's a
you
good
did.
show.
I said it was good, and you said nobody knows.
I
the
thought it was a myth.
songs." Like, you're
Oh, okay.
ridiculous. Nobody knows that. It's the biggest song of the year. Nobody knows. You're insane.
Just my opinion.
You're-
Wrong.
It's
That
it's,
opinion.
It's not an opinion. It's just false.
Well, anyway,
Nobody knows the biggest song of the year.
Aaron Rodgers is off the Jets.
Thank God.
What a sharp left turn.
Worst 2 years of my life.
They sent a thank you tweet to him.
They should have sent
Thank God you're
like
gone.
I don't know, the opposite of that. They should have sent a curse you tweet. Should put a spell on him.
They said the tweet was like, "Thank you 8 for everything you did these past 2 years."
Yeah, get hurt and then play like
all
crap.
the comments are like, all the comments are like, "What? Why are you posting this?"
Yeah,
Yeah.
but that didn't do anything for us. He got hurt and
Oh,
made us
but-
lose.
But when he's in the Hall of Fame and his head's in one of those statues, he's gonna say Packers, and then very small
And then
text,
Jets.
and Jets,
And Jets
in very small
and maybe the Giants
No.
and Vikings.
That
and the Vikings.
And the
I don't
Vikings.
want him.
I heard the Giants are interested in Russell Wilson as well. Matthew Stafford has
I
also
think
been
they
in talks.
should just get Archie Manning next year. Just don't get anyone.
The
Just wait
Giants or
out another
Jets?
year.
What are they gonna do? Is Russell Wilson gonna bring
Get what's his name in the draft?
Oh,
The quarterback,
there's
A bunch of
the
quarterbacks?
the big quarterback,
There's
the
Cam Ward.
Shador Sanders,
Sanders. Yeah,
but he might go 1 or 2, and the Giants are at 3.
Yeah. So
They're either gonna
trade
get,
up.
They're either gonna get Cam Ward, Shador Sanders, or Travis Hunter.
Why can't you trade up?
no one wants to get rid of that position.
Yeah, I mean they might. The Browns or Titans might, I guess, but I don't think they will.
I heard that, Titans might go for Travis Hunter.
Heard that from your dad,
Very
Heard that
reliable
from the
source.
dad.
who's also a Giants fan.
Yeah, exactly.
You
Reliable
broke your
source.
mic.
Oh, fine. There we go.
Heard that from another Giants fan.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. Well, I mean, you can
No, I
look
was
it
just-
up online.
I was just kidding. But I think just take whoever's there, because either way you get a quarterback or you get the best player in the draft. That's pretty good.
Yeah. I think really on a Giants.
As long as they don't.
I think they should try for Sanders.
As
though.
long as they don't get Ashton Jeanty, I think they're fine.
I think they should try Sanders.
You think the Cowboys are going to draft Ashton Jeanty?
I don't know what that is.
He's the running back.
They need a running back.
He was second in Heisman.
Yes, get him.
Get him.
Get
You want
him. I clearly
You're sold.
you're sold. That's all you need.
Make him play QB.
He's better than Zeke and Dowdle.
Make him.
Zeke's
run
not on the
QB.
team anymore.
Well, he is better than Zeke.
Who's the other? Dalvin Cook. He was also on the team.
Oh, what a disastrous year. What a disastrous year.
Yeah, Dalvin Cook is.
We have a no-name coach who the owner says the same. Jerry Jones basically said he's a no-name. We're trying out a no-name. Cool.
All right, I gotta go.
Yeah, Aiden's got to go. So we're
Good
gonna
show,
get
guys.
out of here. Next week's the better show.
We're not going to finish it up.
You guys can finish it up if you
Why
want.
don't we just do it? Go to 2:30.
What,
I
do-
gotta
what,
go.
do- what do you want to talk about?
Continue
Halftime
talking about
show?
Football. Yeah.
Future halftime shows.
Future halftime shows. Sure.
Okay.
Leave.
Aiden's gone for this week. He'll fix his schedule for next week. And
He wants money or something like that.
yeah, he wants money. Guy wants money.
You can hear the door.
Anywho, future halftime shows. Who would you want to see?
I don't know. I'm biased. I would like to see maybe Travis Scott.
Travis Scott just did it, no?
No.
Or he did it with Maroon 5 in
He
like
did it-
2011 or something like that.
That was like 2019. He did it. Yeah, he did it with Maroon 5, but it
Maroon
wasn't.
5 did
I-
2019.
Yes. 2018, one of them. But I would like to see a full Travis Scott show at the Super Bowl. I think that would be pretty cool.
I think that would be pretty cool. I'd enjoy that. Again, I don't listen to rap. You know, Aiden, you blew me up over that. I don't listen to rap.
Culture.
I'm not the
yourself.
biggest rap. I was playing video games yesterday. I was listening to some rap,
Like
trying to
what?
culture myself. There was Kendrick Lamar in the playlist.
Yeah.
There was also an artist in the playlist that they will not be mentioned due to recent affairs.
Okay.
Yeah. But I'm trying to culture myself in that.
Mm-hmm. Well, did you hear after?
But
what-
Aiden's 100% right. I only listen to the Beatles and the Killers
Yeah.
and Pink Floyd. Moving on.
Before this artist that will not be named,
Yes.
Kanye.
Well,
After he did like that little stunt on Twitter for like
Little?
3 days.
Little?
big stunt,
little.
big stunt.
He's
He,
back on apparently.
I know. I don't think I've seen any tweets yet, and I hope to not see any tweets. But I saw
We'll try not to get into that.
a video where he said he wanted to do like next year's Super Bowl. And then he immediately blew himself out of the water with all those tweets. And I think that chance has gone from
The chance-
0 to -10.
The chance was gone a while ago.
Yeah. Well, after
A couple of years ago when he came out saying the same stuff and then he went back into a shadow or whatever.
Yeah.
Um,
It'd be funny if he had like a split personality and it was like
there's a
yay.
crazy conspiracy I saw where people are saying that it's not him. It's him.
obviously him.
It's obviously him.
But the funny thing is like, oh, Kanye waking up after Ye had a meltdown on Twitter, and it's like
Yeah, it's like, oh my god.
it's like a really niche reference, but you wouldn't know. But it's like
I've seen it.
from a
I've
show.
seen that meme.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That's funny.
Yeah, that was a disaster. But yeah, there's no shot of him doing the Super Bowl.
Honestly, if he wasn't severely mentally ill, it would have been great to see him do a Super Bowl show,
Would I
especially when Taylor Swift and Travis
Oh
Kelce
my
were
god.
the heat of every.
Oh, that would have been great
That would have been.
if he wasn't mentally ill.
He wasn't mentally ill.
Yeah,
or
that
this
would have been
mentally ill.
great.
He really sunk his career after everything that he's done.
Yeah.
I can't believe
I
it.
thought he was just going to come out during Rihanna's when All of the Lights was playing.
Yeah, that would have been good. Was All the Lights playing?
Yeah.
It was.
Remember the meme of the people in the white jackets, the white puffer jackets? They were coming
Oh.
out like
Oh yeah.
that was that song. That was All of the Lights. And I thought he was going to come out, but during that time there was also controversy with him where he was saying the same
Dude,
stuff.
That was actually when he first said that thing on that radio show. That's when he
Yeah, the Alex
tanked.
Jones
the Alex
show.
Jones
Yeah,
show,
yeah.
and he said,
Yeah, yeah.
he likes a certain somebody that shouldn't be like.
I mean, God, Lord. I'm left speechless by that guy. He's unbelievable. Another one's Antonio Brown. Have you seen his tweets?
Oh my god, he's nuts.
They're both wild.
He's horrible. He's terrible.
Yeah, they are both insane.
I think obviously Antonio Brown got CTE from playing football. Kanye has contactless.
Yeah, I don't know.
CTE.
I don't know where his.
He got contactless
Yeah.
CTE.
Yeah,
All he had to do was just be around a lot of people that are mentally ill, and he just got it.
Yeah.
So,
I guess that's all you need.
mhm.
But for this year, a lot of people were saying Lil Wayne
Lil Wayne would have been
because
good.
he's from New Orleans.
Mm-hmm. Lil Wayne
I
would've
feel
been
like
good.
the artist should be from where they are.
Do we know where?
I feel like that would be the best show. Now I'm biased, but in Las Vegas last year, the Killers would have put on an unbelievable show, and I know they would have put on an unbelievable show because I've been to 2,
Yeah.
and they have been They're unbelievable shows.
Yeah.
They're in
good.
their 40s, 50s, maybe
Yeah, they're
late
good.
40s, and they're putting on shows that they would have done in 2004. It's crazy.
I just think that the argument Aiden was trying to make was, people are saying like on the news and online that it's the worst halftime show ever because they don't listen to the music. Whereas the people that do listen to the Killers versus the people that don't are going to say that's the worst halftime show ever. You can't please everyone.
Of course.
So it's really just like, if you can take it from an unbiased angle, I would say the Killers would be fine. Killers would probably be very good. Just same thing as Kendrick Lamar was very good.
They'd be very good.
Yeah.
I know they would be.
The only one that I actually think wasn't good, and I think a lot of people could maybe agree on.
Rihanna was very underwhelming because she was like
She was
9 months pregnant.
She was pregnant.
So
Usher. I don't listen to Usher. He played a lot of R&B songs that I didn't know. So
and he played like 2 of his hits.
yeah, so that's
He didn't
kind
even
of
play his hits.
that was also very underwhelming.
So yeah, that
Well-
show was very underwhelming. The best one, in my opinion, that I can remember was the Dr. Dre one.
The Dr. Dre one I think was like favorite one.
Yeah,
because that was just
That there was like 9 people in there, 9 guests.
yeah,
50 Cent hanging upside down,
that was great.
legendary.
Yeah, that was good. I don't know. I'm trying to see like who else was
Would you get Paul McCartney in there again?
Paul McCartney. Well, he's right here.
No,
I'm looking
his
at
his
thing.
show in 2005. I'll be honest, it was obviously not great.
Yeah.
It was mid. Like he put on a good show for his age, or
Yeah,
but that was not a lot of energy.
no, because I mean, he's
It's
just
hard
one
to do
man.
that with rock songs.
Yeah, he's just one man, so he's not. Can't really do that much. Forgot Bruno Mars did one. He
Was it with
Red Hot Chili Peppers? No, what am I looking at?
Red Hot
Oh,
Chili
special
Peppers?
guest. Yeah, back in
2000
2014, he did. This was actually at MetLife. Oh, this is
I don't remember
for.
that at all.
I think this was for. Would have been for the Giants.
The earliest one that I can remember may have been like Lady Gaga. When was Lady Gaga's?
Lady
When
Gaga.
she came down from the roof.
That was
That was insane.
2017. That was 2017.
When she came down from the roof?
Mm-hmm.
Dude, that feels like 2009.
That was in Houston. No, February 5th, 2017. Lady Gaga and at NRG Stadium.
Did she do 2?
No, I don't think so. Because after that was Justin Timberlake in 2018. Then 2019 was Maroon 5, which had Travis Scott, Big Boy, the Georgia State University Marching Band. 2020 was Shakira and J-Lo.
That was a good one.
Yeah.
That was interesting. That was entertaining.
2021.
The
had
Weeknd. The Weeknd was a good one.
That was a silly one.
The problem with that one is there was no one there. There
Yeah.
was no one in
That
the
was
stadium.
It's COVID time. So
Yes. So it was like
it made sense why
he
this
was.
like
It
that.
didn't feel like a
real
halftime show.
performance. Yeah.
It felt like he was in a different area
Mhm.
because he wasn't on the field
Yeah.
until like the last bit.
2022. That was when everything was going back to normal.
You need a coffee over there?
I'm falling asleep. No, I'm fine. Dr.
Dr. Dre, yes.
Snoop Dogg, Eminem, Mary J.
Kendrick.
Blige, Kendrick, and then they had 50 Cent, and Anderson .Paak. Then they had Rihanna, Usher, and then Kendrick Lamar, and, Samuel L. Jackson, SZA, Serena Williams, and Mustard. So I don't know, for future ones, I think a full blown Travis Scott one would be pretty good. I think. I don't know what other artists.
He's gonna play Fiend.
Oh God,
That's my favorite song.
Fiend.
No, never heard it.
You never heard Fiend?
Not in its entirety.
Fiend.
I'm not driving in the car listening to Fiend.
Why not?
No. No, I have the Beatles to listen to.
Yeah.
Yes,
Well, who would you think would be a good one?
The Killers.
Okay.
I really do. They'll never get it, obviously, because they're not as like popular as these artists, Kendrick Lamar, Eminem,
Yeah.
Drake, or Dr. Dre. But I'm telling you, dude, they would put on an insane halftime show.
Yeah. Agreed. Because
Insane.
I like their music. They got good
Yeah.
music. I think I'm afraid that there's going to be terrible choices for halftime shows. Like,
Because there's no one else left.
no, there isn't.
Like, what are you gonna have Sabrina Carpenter next year?
I hope not.
Are
It's
you
not-
gonna have Taylor Swift next year? Taylor Swift's never doing it.
No.
After her getting booed at the Super Bowl,
that was crazy.
the NFL's pulling back on that.
Oh,
She's done.
that was wild.
She's done.
I know some people don't like Taylor Swift, but the whole stadium?
She's done. She can't recover from that. Let's talk about the biggest losers of the night,
The Chiefs.
besides the Chiefs. Drake, he was murdered in the middle of the field. Murdered.
I can't in the middle of the field.
Kendrick Lamar, I call the show mid. He killed him. He murdered him. His legacy's done.
I was texting with
He said his name.
yeah,
He said all the lyrics,
yeah,
besides a few words.
yeah.
Drake's dead. Gone.
I don't.
Goner. I don't know if we could say that on the show. He's dead.
Yeah, I mean, like, I don't know how he could continue his career just after that. Like, it was one thing when the song went, won 5 Grammys and was big, when it came out. This was like beating a dead horse. It's like
Yeah.
he
He did not need to do it.
He didn't need.
He was
to do
already
it,
dead.
but he did it.
He was already dead. Drake was already dead.
Yeah, but he
Not
did
like
it
us. There's
anyways.
already a #1 song.
Yeah, he did it anyways. So it's crazy.
I heard Drake might do it next year. He'd be
That would
booed out
be-
of the stadium. He'd be booed out of the stadium. You can't recover from this.
Well, Drake's pretty big too. I mean, Drake would
He is very big,
yeah.
but you can't do that. I would like a country one. I think country's, a big genre coming up now,
Yeah.
and it has been. I don't listen to it personally, but I would like to see, a change from rap to the hip hop, the rap, and to country. Bring in
Yeah.
Post Malone.
Post Malone would be good.
Post
But knowing
Malone.
Post Malone, he
Bring in Jelly Roll.
please no. We're not
I
bringing
love
in-
Jelly Roll, dude.
No, you don't. No
Dude.
one likes Jelly Roll.
Love him.
No,
What do you have against Jelly Roll?
he sucks. His music sucks. He doesn't suck himself, but his music is not good.
What are some of his hits?
Liar, I Am Not Okay, Lonely Road with Jelly Roll, Wild One with featuring Jelly Roll, Somebody Save Me. Like, I don't. I mean, let me hold on.
I think he'd be a good guest. Like, I don't
Maybe.
want a halftime show to be Jelly Roll. But that's ridiculous. Have a bunch of guests. Have the halftime show be Post Malone. Copyright.
Oh, jeez. Whoops. It's not good. Like, I don't know. I don't think it's. I don't think it's fun.
Have the halftime show be
Morgan Wallen.
Post Malone. Morgan Wallen has, he's controversial.
That's right.
So is Zach Bryan now. All these guys are controversial.
So then maybe
these
it would
artists.
be a good idea to
Do Beyonce
not
again.
do
Let's do Beyonce. She won the country
Beyonce and Post
country
Malone would
album
be-
of the year or whatever.
Beyonce and Post Malone would be good.
No,
I think. No?
Beyonce would be booed after the Grammys. She'd be booed also.
Why? Just because you won?
She won country album of the year. Wasn't a country album.
Did you listen to it?
I have. It's not a country album.
I didn't
Listen to
it.
Chris Stapleton, and then listen to Beyonce's.
Maybe.
Just saying. Love Beyonce, but come on now. Let's not be ridiculous.
I never listen. I don't listen to Beyonce.
The best song on that album,
Cowboy Carter.
Cowboy Carter, was her cover of Blackbird
Blackbird.
by the Beatles. It's the best song on the album.
It always comes down to
It always
Beatles,
comes down to
doesn't
the Beatles. Dude, they everything revolves around the Beatles.
no, it does not.
The sun revolves around the Beatles.
I think it's crazy that this album. Oh, Texas Hold'em.
That's the biggest song on the album. And even that's not a country song.
Yeah, it is.
It's not though. Like it sounds like it's Texas, woo. It's not country. It's pop.
You do realize that's the change, right? Pop country, the thing. That's what Morgan Wallen is. He's not really a country artist. He just pop country.
Zach Bryan's good.
He's probably a real country guy. I don't listen to him.
Yeah, his songs are country. Revival. It's the only song I know. Or
I'm
I
not a
think
big-
Pink Sky as well, or something like that.
I'm not a big country guy.
Me neither. I don't listen to country, but I think it's time for a little, change it up.
Yeah, but I feel like it's knowing like nowadays. I think if there was a country show, I think a lot of people would kind of blow up about that. They would. This is horrible. No one wants to see this. It's
But
country
again, you
music.
can't
Country
please
music
everyone.
is trash.
Can't
Yeah,
please
I
everyone.
think that's exactly it.
And
How can you?
everyone is me.
Everyone's you.
I'm everyone.
Can't please everyone.
Can't please.
Unpleasable.
Can't please. I'm unpleasable.
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 Nothing makes you happy.
Yeah. Yeah. So I think that would be it. I think the Killers would have really done a great job last year, though.
They probably would have. They just need to reach out. Well, when do we know when someone actually gets it? When do we know that someone actually does the Super Bowl halftime show? I think Kendrick Lamar was confirmed like back in September, right? So a couple weeks already into the Super Bowl.
It's
Not the Super Bowl, the season.
yeah, it's right before the season starts. I think it's like right around preseason,
No, I think it's a little bit later than that. No.
or right. I mean, right after preseason.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. I think. I'm not really sure.
Yeah, I don't know.
But now we have 7 months of no football.
It's baseball time. Baseball time, baby.
Yep.
Let's go Mets. They've got a big year, big expectations for the Mets.
Yeah, because they got Juan Soto.
They got Juan Soto. They signed back Pete, which is huge.
Yeah. So you think? Well, I mean, the Mets have made it to the playoffs last year.
Yeah.
So they didn't need Juan Soto because they were able to do it by themselves after having such a rocky start.
If they had Juan Soto,
I think this could definitely get them there.
like they have the same team as last year, pretty much,
Except they have Juan Soto.
except they have the third best hitter in baseball.
How long was Juan Soto on the Yankees for?
A year.
Really, just a year. Was he? What was he on before that?
The Padres and the Nationals.
He's just jumping from place to place.
This is his last team, though. Obviously, 15 years.
15 years is crazy.
Unless he's Tom Brady and plays into his 50s,
No,
which in baseball you ain't doing that.
you're capped out at like
40. Yeah.
Yeah. You think he'll go to?
You
the
start
Hall of Fame?
declining at 35.
You think he'll go to the Baseball Hall of Fame? If he does good all 15 years, which is like, can't
I
really
think he would
imagine.
have to win at least 2 World Series. He already has one. Yeah. Yeah.
He's already going down as the guy with the biggest contract in sports history
Yeah.
ever.
765.
I remember when that happened. I remember when it first happened. We were playing Call of Duty,
We were playing Call of Duty.
and you were gone the rest of the night.
I don't even think I didn't say bye.
No, you didn't. You said,
I'll be right back.
You said, "I'll be right back."
I'll be right back. And I went to watch SNY until 1 a.m.
It's crazy. It's all about Juan Soto till 1 a.m. Like 10
Yeah.
o'clock.
Yeah. That was the greatest night. One of the greatest nights.
What was?
Alonso's home run in the wild card. Lindor's home run in the DS. In the Nintendo DS. There are a bunch of other nights, but that was a really big night because I wasn't expecting the Mets to get him. It
I don't
was
think
all
anyone
it
was.
was all about the Yankees, and at the last moment, the Mets swooped in.
Yeah, I would have really hoped for a Subway Series. Again, I'm not a big baseball guy, but who doesn't like a Subway Series?
I was hoping for that too, but I feared that the Yankees would end up winning, and I can't have that happen.
Yeah.
I can't have that happen.
Well, of course, you're a Mets fan. You despise. the
I'd
Yankees.
rather. I've said it on the show multiple times. I've said it last year. I've said it last semester in our one show.
On 162.
I've said it many times that I rather the Yankees. If it guaranteed the Yankees to never win a World Series again, I never want the Mets to have a winning season. If it
Yeah.
guaranteed the Yankees to never win a World Series,
It's so weird.
I hate the Yankees so much.
Yeah.
It's not even like a. It's not. It's not like, oh, it's just sports. It's not. I hate everything about them.
Do you hate the Yankees or do you hate like the fans?
The fans.
I feel like the fans make up a big part of the hatred.
I
Like
hate the
that-
fans.
I mean, obviously switching sports, but as a Giants fan, I was fine when I wasn't really fine, but I was glad that Saquon finally won a ring because the Giants couldn't do it for him. But I hate how the fans act like they won the last 10 Super Bowls.
Yeah.
It's like you guys only have 2. The Giants have 4
Yeah.
rings. Like, take it down a notch.
Yeah.
Like you don't need
And they burn their city to the ground.
exactly. They burn it. They
Ridiculous.
burn it down whether they win or lose. But I think it's funny because I think what would really happen is if any New York team like last year when Mets and Yankees and Knicks all went to a playoff game, New York was close to getting burnt down. But we never see it happen because New York sports teams suck and every New Yorker is just walking around depressed.
Yeah. It's not going to happen this year, I don't think.
You don't think Mets are going to
I don't think the Mets are good enough.
You think it was just a fluke last year?
No. I think they'll still be in the playoffs. I just don't think they're good enough to win the
A
World Series yet. They need pitching, and we're banking on 4, 5. We're banking on 6 guys to be good,
Yeah.
and I don't think one of them are. I don't think Senga is an ace. I don't think Manaea is an ace.
Is that just like do you think the Mets' current biggest problem is that they just don't have pitching?
Yes,
That you think that
they have all the hitting in the world. I mean, their first 5 guys can hit. They're capable of hitting 30+ home runs.
So who do you think the Mets would need to, get a good pitcher? Like who would be a good pitcher to, maybe help the Mets get there?
Well, right now there's rumors that they're looking at this guy Dylan Cease from the Padres. He's also not great, but he's better than Griffin Canning, who's not good. So they need a lot of work in that rotation. The bullpen's good. They've got a good bullpen. Lineup's good. Who knows? Or maybe if the rotation turns it on late like they did last year,
Maybe something can change.
anything can happen.
Just hopefully they don't have a rocky start like they did last year.
Well, I don't care about how they start. That's
It all
proved
depends,
it last year. I don't care.
It
I
all
don't.
depends how they finish.
Yeah, I don't care. They were 22-33 in June,
And then they
and they ended with 89 wins.
wild.
Yeah.
It's a comeback. It's a crazy comeback for sure.
Yeah, and you know who's getting a Netflix documentary? The Red Sox.
Why?
It's like the third documentary in the last 2 years.
Do the Mets not have one?
No.
What, the Yankees.
I think they. Oh no, the Red Sox one was about them beating the Yankees.
Oh,
Talk about a great documentary, the Mets story last year. From 0-5 to OMG. That's the name of the documentary. Just gave you an idea, Netflix.
to 0-5 to OMG.
That's a great title. From 0-5 to OMG. The whole thing was OMG. The song OMG.
Mm-hmm.
Gary Cohen said it when the Mets clinched the playoffs. From 0-5. He said from 0-5 to OMG.
So it's not your name. You
No.
didn't come up with that.
No.
Okay.
I'm not claiming copyright issues. Whoa. I'm not claiming anything.
Whoa.
But all I'm saying is,
Yeah. Well, who knows? I mean, this season will be a shock. I would say we
Hopefully.
can talk maybe a little bit about basketball, but Aiden's not here, so
I know nothing about basketball.
me neither.
All I know is the Knicks are doing good, sorta.
Knicks,
They're hanging in there. They have the 4th best record in basketball.
They're 36-18.
Yeah, they're doing great. They're doing good.
Yeah.
But they need some help. It looks like they're falling flat a little bit.
Yeah. I haven't watched any Knicks games. So.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to talk about before we wrap up in the next 7 minutes? I mean, we would be able to talk about more. I would say maybe next episode we can talk about,
Next episode, we're having a great show.
Jets.
We're going to use the
dropping.
soundboard because we didn't list time.
Mhm.
Don't press any. It's loud.
What?
They're loud.
How loud?
Those things loud.
Really?
I was watching Cam, Luke's, and Robbie's show 2 weeks ago or last week. They played one loud. My
There's gotta be a
volume
way you
wasn't
can-
even all the way
There's
up.
got to be a way you can lower it, right?
Hopefully, don't touch that.
Why not?
I wouldn't touch that.
Why not?
Yeah.
Well,
So
next week
that's
we can.
it.
Next week we can talk about it probably won't be very long, but Rodgers being dropped from the Jets. Maybe some stuff about the draft because
When
that's
is the
coming up
draft? Do you know the draft?
probably same as last year, like April, I think. I'm only hoping that one of the teams before the Giants can take Travis Hunter,
Mhm.
so then we can get a quarterback at least.
Okay.
And then, but I mean, if we don't get a quarterback, I'll be depressed for another season. But then,
Well, what Aiden was saying, Aiden made it seem like you aren't. Aiden made it seem like you're just waiting out this year and waiting for Manning.
we might be waiting for Arch Manning, which I would say is a good idea. But in case he sucks, I don't.
You
I
gotta
think we should
have-
just get a quarterback.
You gotta
regardless.
have a quarterback. I think you should get Sanders.
I would like Sanders, especially after I saw Malik Neighbors and Shedeur Sanders play
Yeah.
in Manhattan,
Yeah.
like just on the street. That was good. There's so much talks like about it. Like I don't know, maybe they're doing some work with one of the other teams before us to maybe we can get Shedeur Sanders to fall to us, but I have not really been keeping up with that. Only just
I would. Well, for my sake, I would hope you don't get Sanders because I'm a Cowboys fan.
yeah.
And I love seeing your misery every week, especially how many wins you guys get? 3?
Yeah.
It's great.
Well, Cowboys didn't have that great of a start either.
I don't care.
Fella.
Don't care though. I'd rather see the Giants fail than the Cowboys win.
How does it feel paying Dak Prescott all that money just for him to get hurt?
Not my money.
mid-season? Not your money, but it's
I
your
don't.
team.
I don't go to the games.
It's your team.
Don't care. Not my money.
Yeah,
I
it's
don't.
your
I don't
team.
go to the games.
Yeah, it's your team.
I'm a Bills fan. I don't know what you're talking
You are
about.
not a Bills fan. Shut up.
I'm claiming the Bills.
You are not. No, you're not claiming the Bills. The
I
Bills
claim the
don't want
Bills.
you. They don't want you.
I'm part of the Bills mafia now.
They're maniacs.
I love them.
They're nuts.
I love them.
No,
They're not like Phillies fans.
they're bad. They're both not good.
The Bills.
I think okay. Most
the,
annoying,
The Eagles won the Super Bowl
Mo-
and burned down their city.
terrible people. They most annoying fan base, the worst fan base, definitely the Eagles.
Yes.
They act so high in my
Not.
name.
It's not even close.
Not even close.
You saw that guy talking to that girl at the Packers game.
Yeah,
Disgusting.
horrible
Disgusting.
people.
Yeah.
Their game when their team is up by 3 points and they think they are
They
The
think
next-
they won the Super Bowl.
they think they win the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
And they did. But obviously they didn't before that. Also, very disappointed in Saquon's performance. He did nothing.
He did nothing.
He did absolutely nothing.
Well, that Chiefs defense was great, but you know what defense was better?
Not the Cowboys.
I was going to say the Eagles. I was going to bring it back to the Super Bowl.
I don't think they needed Saquon. I really don't think they needed Saquon to win the Super Bowl.
Well, the thing is, not
To
to
get-
win the Super Bowl.
to get to
the Super Bowl.
To get
yes,
to the Super Bowl, yes.
obviously.
And obviously the Chiefs defense was going to make sure that they could do everything in their power to stop Saquon.
Yeah.
But I think it's a little crazy that he just didn't perform as well. And again, that's probably maybe just the defense for the Chiefs was really good, so they just couldn't give him any chance to breathe.
Mhm.
But I don't know, it's just crazy that they did that. And it hurts to say, but it was kind of good to watch the Eagles win a little bit.
Yeah, I was very happy. At the end, I was happy. Like, I hate Sirianni because of the way he acts.
Terrible.
I like a coach that's calm on the sidelines, not jumping up and down like Robert Saleh. Can't stand him.
Which is funny because you don't even play the Cowboys. Oh, you don't even play the Jets.
Exactly. I still can't. I don't like a coach that jumps up and down.
Yeah.
It's expected.
Brian Dable does that all the time, but that's because the Giants suck. So he's jumping up and down in anger.
Yeah, I don't like it. If it's anger, I obviously get that.
Yeah.
But
you
if
know,
you score a touchdown and you're down 1900
Sirianni's doing the
and
the
Sirianni's doing
Eagles
the
thing.
flag Eagles fly, yeah, it's ridiculous.
Ridiculous. Like, you guys scored 1 touchdown.
Yeah.
Cool your Jets. Like,
Yeah.
you're not that guy.
Yeah, they're not. They're not that
Now
guy.
they are.
Yeah,
But
and
still,
then
in
Dak
the end-
Prescott says the Cowboys are close to winning. You saw that? The Cowboys are close to winning their own championship.
For what?
Nope. Why would you say that, Dak? Why would you say that? We're
Dak,
not.
You got hurt. Like,
We won 4 games.
Like, it's ridiculous.
No, I don't know how many we won. I stopped watching after week 3.
Yeah, I stopped watching the Giants after like week 4.
That's why I stopped watching all of football for a long time. And then that's why I was rooting for the 3-peat.
Mm-hmm.
And then I saw first play, the PI. I was like, this is disgusting behavior.
Once I saw
The refs
that,
tried. They
oh,
tried.
They tried. Once I saw that, I was like, the Chiefs got this. But then they scored, and I was like,
Yeah.
well, Patrick Mahomes is going to come back somehow.
He never
And he
did.
never did.
Never did. Thank God.
Feel bad for everyone that betted on.
I feel bad for Taylor
Oh,
Swift.
I don't.
She wore all white. She was getting ready to be proposed to. And she did not get proposed to. So I feel bad for Taylor Swift.
You see that clip circulating online of it was Travis Kelce walking away in slow motion with all the green confetti flying around.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah, that was
Love
great.
it.
That was great. It should have been his night. It was his night to propose. He didn't get it done.
Good.
But
I don't like to see him win.
yeah, well,
I don't like any of the Kelsey brothers. And like Jason, just because he was
no,
on
I
the
like
Eagles.
Jason.
He's the more tolerable one, but I don't like his team. That's got to be a big punch to the face. No, he quits the Eagles or he retires, and their team
And then next
immediately
year,
wins the
right?
Super Bowl.
Or the next, I think it was the next year, right?
I think it
Or no,
was.
he retired at the end of he retired the year they lost the Super Bowl.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
2024. No, he retired 2024.
Oh, he gave it one last shot last year.
Yeah, the career ended in 2024.
Oh, I feel bad now.
I don't.
I thought he lost the Super Bowl and then said, "All right, I'm retiring."
That's
He
what
gave it
Travis
one
Kelce
last
should
shot.
do. That's what Travis Kelce should do. He should sulk and then retire. And then I hope Kansas City goes and wins the next Super Bowl.
They should just keep getting into the Super Bowl and losing,
That'd be great.
or win 2 in a row and then lose
then
the
lose-
third.
lose the third.
Win 2, lose.
They never get a 3-peat.
Never get a 3-peat, but they're in there every year.
I know Tom Brady's happy keeping that GOAT title.
Tom Brady kept talking about that all night. He kept talking about the 07 Giants.
Beat him.
He kept
Giants.
talking about it. It's crazy.
He's holding on to a grudge. He just can't accept the fact that he lost to the Giants and Eli Manning is better.
Eli Manning is not a Hall of Fame quarterback,
That was
Yet.
upsetting. Not yet.
and I don't think he'll get in next year either
Probably not.
because Drew Brees.
There's a lot of good people next year. So
Drew Brees. I think Peyton Manning's eligible.
he's not in it. I thought he was.
I don't know.
Eli Manning probably should have won.
When is Brady eligible? 2 years? 3 years?
Probably. That would be great if he didn't get it. If he didn't get it,
What?
bro,
I totally zoned out.
if he didn't get it, I think that would be pretty good. Not good,
If
but funny. No,
if
Brady.
Brady
didn't get it.
didn't get into the Hall of Fame,
That'd be hilarious.
what?
That'd be funny.
How is that possible? Who was voting against him?
Aiden? Any Jets fan ever?
He ain't voting.
He would probably do anything in his power to make sure Tom Brady didn't. Same
What is
thing.
he gonna do? What is Aiden Keene gonna do?
Be very influential.
He has no platform. He has no platform at all.
Well, you know what? Well, Tom Brady probably will get it anyways. I don't want Patrick Mahomes to ever get it because he's a
Yep.
baby.
Yep.
Speaking as a Giants fan, I don't ever want to see Jalen Hurts get it. Never want to see Dak Prescott get it. Don't want to see.
Get
Giants
into the
get
Hall
it.
of Fame
Yeah, don't
or
want to see the
win a
Giants get it.
Super Bowl.
Hall of Fame. I don't want to ever see the Eagles ever go to a Super Bowl ever again. I think it's about time
They
that-
got their fun this year, and that's it.
They got it. They got their fun. I think it's just about time that maybe the fans get knocked down a peg. Because all they do is just complain all the time. Oh no, they get too overexcited, start rioting, breaking stuff, and then when they lose, they
They do the same.
do the same
It's
thing.
disgusting. I hate the Phillies.
So they gotta.
I hate the Phillies. I hate the Eagles. I hate Philadelphia, and I hate Pennsylvania.
What did Pennsylvania do? Oh, for housing them.
Gross.
For housing them.
Yeah, for housing them, for allowing this to happen.
Yeah.
But anyway, I guess that's all for. We're a little bit over, so I guess that's all for this week.
Yep. So
We'll see you guys next week. And yeah.
goodbye. Awesome. Good show.
Good show.
Little technical, but we bounced back.